Right, so good morning everyone. I'm Michael from Deliveries, and this is just my logo, so you can go to the next one. Right, so a bit about me. So we're founded in 2019. The name came from Smart Move Solution. So obviously chess comes with a lot of strategies, and with our removals we try and use a lot of strategies in terms of how we move our systems. Previously to this, before 2019, I was a teacher, so I was teaching in a secondary school in South London, and I decided that I needed more financial income than just teaching. I was a qualified teacher for 6 years, and I love actually helping people. So removals was the first thing that came to my mind. I started off by moving motorcycles in one small van. Today we've got 6 large Luton vans. So yeah, instead of moving motorcycles, decided to take other items in terms of, you know, IKEA pickups and things like that, fridges and whatnot, which started to be a lot of hard work, hard graft, but I was getting in the business. And then I decided to expand into moving houses, which is where the big bucks was. So I channeled my energy into that. And we've ever since just continued to grow and expand into moving other industries, which we'll learn on. Thank you. So what we specialize in, one of the things I just mentioned, house moves and relocations, packing, national and long haul moves, disassembly and reassembly, motorcycle transport, day porters for events and event moves. So sometimes you get events where they need to move, I don't know, something from, let's say for example, from London to the NEC in Birmingham or to Excel. We support with that, and office moves. Yeah, thank you. So this video here, I was just saying that we work hard. We won't just turn up and say, you know, it's snowing. We will make sure we turn up. We go above and beyond. So what makes us different is the care and the work that we put into our job. So we put a lot of care into our work. A lot of removal companies which I've seen, they tend to get your stuff and they want to be in and out as quick as possible, because removal does take quite a while, especially if we're moving a house. So a lot of people will tend to pick up your stuff and literally lob it in the van. My staff are fully trained and we do not rush on our job. So if you ask me for a time, I won't give you a time in terms of how long it will take. We make sure that there's a lot of care in terms of moving your items through the doors, moving it through your hallways, making sure both your walls aren't scratched, and making sure your item is taken care of. We provide a lot of padding. We also provide sheets and wraps if need be. Next one, please. Going above and beyond, and this is just a short video. Yeah. With this video, it was actually a video I explained, I think, on my first or second week when we came in. The customer was, the wife was nearly in tears. Basically, her sofa, which was about £1,500, couldn't get in the house. The people who brought in their sofa just left it downstairs, essentially. So we were called in. This railing basically had to come off, but the 2 glasses had to come off safely first, and then we were supposed to actually use a a flatbed kind of truck to pump us up, but we used 2 ladders. Essentially, when we got the massive sofa, we got the sofa in and basically installed the railing back on. Yeah, so if you can go to the next one. There we go.
Got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed, all the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. Each and every day, I get lost in the words I say, I don't push pause,
that took about 3 hours.
I won't stop till I make a change.
Definitely don't rush.
I withdraw.
Also, there's blanket on the floor to make sure the sofa is. Yeah, next one, yeah. Right, so this is an office move that we did from Stratford. So with your office moves, we make sure that your items are wrapped up. We would inform you of things that might need to be wrapped if it needs bubble wrapping. That comes from all your items. So With office moves, it's slightly different because we don't like to stack on top of certain things. So tables are fine, but things like chairs, because chairs are normally quite expensive in offices, we tend not to yin and yang them and put them on top of each other. So the space in the van is utilised to make sure that your items are safe and they're not moving around. So we make sure they're also strapped in securely as well. Yeah, next one. Packing, so if you click the first video, yeah. And this is how fast we work. I'm joking. So this is just a video of the packing we do, and that's a few plates that we wrap. We make sure that they're not damaged in the boxes that they go into. We load we probably say about 8 max in one whole lump of pack, and then we put them into boxes safely. What we advise if you're packing your own stuff is they don't go into large boxes. Because if you're doing your kitchen items, they don't go into large boxes because of the weight of carrying it. And a lot of the time people don't know how to tape up boxes for some reason. So we tend to use smaller boxes to make sure that it's manageable to carry. And then the next video is a quick, a video of us
house
packing a whole house.
Well, we're moving them tomorrow. All the appliances.
So it's usually done a day before and the move is the day after.
All of this, and guess where we are?
I forwarded it because I use bad language.
All packed ready
to
for
be
tomorrow. Customer said to leave that for her, so that's getting done. Wardrobe boxes, so no stuff needs to get folded. There's actually rails right here. Stuff ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. Bagged up, boxed up, emptied. Good job, good day.
And that's just a video showing the whole house has been cleared into a van downstairs. Yeah, you can go to the next one. National and long haul, so we do a lot of national and long haul moves. A lot of our jobs, generally in terms of houses anyway, I would say about 75% of people tend to move out of London.
All of these shelves and units are getting collected. Take them back to London. And these fridges.
Yeah, you can go to the next one.
11 vans later. And that AJ boxing. Trying to move humble with it, man.
That's my little brother. That's fine. Alright, sorry, that's my little brother. Sorry, go up one more time. These are all the areas that we have covered this year alone. Here we moved all the racking items from a Sainsbury's from Portsmouth. It took 11 vans, 2 7.5s. And this is where it came to. So it came to a guy set up a shop in Dagenham. And that's the new outcome of what we moved. So yeah, next one. Dismantling and reassembling, there's no video here, so I'll just quickly explain. We do dismantling and reassembling with all these items, so we would generally get wardrobes, beds, washing machines, American style fridge freezers, just because they're so wide and they cannot be moved into the house as it is. So usually if you've bought an American style fridge freezer, and it can't go through your back garden, it usually is the double doors are taken off, so we need to make sure that we do that very safely, ensuring that the electrics are still being able to work and your water and ice and whatnot. TV brackets, we would dismantle them, but we won't reassemble them just because we don't specialize in putting things back on the walls. And your safety and your walls are obviously our concern, so we wouldn't want to make damage or anything on that side of things. Cookers, same thing. Depending on the cooker, electrical cookers we wouldn't play with, gases we wouldn't play with either. So that's one thing we wouldn't dismantle and reassemble. Next one. Events we do, so this is just a clip of chairs that we've taken, and that's where it's gone to. If you go to the next video. So this is working for a film production company for Netflix essentially. So yeah, so we provide humpers. We also we would port your items from wherever you need it to go. Film productions are usually we're usually contracted in for a few days. Next one. Fine. That's just a picture of events. Fine, next one. I'm on the last slide. We do motorcycle transport. You can skip this one, yeah. Yeah. That's just anyone that knows about motorbikes. That's a very expensive bike, H2 Kawasaki. Yeah. Next one, yeah. Single item collections. Just to mention that we can, but we don't usually like to go for these sorts of jobs. So we can go for single item collections. All I ask for is a bit of patience in terms of this sort of thing, because I would say you can phone me, but we would check if we have jobs along the week. So if we have a job in Kent going to Essex, and if you ask me to collect something for Kent, I will try and line it up with that. So that's fine. Next one. So I'm just trying to rush. Referrals, this is the last slide, I'm sure. Estate agents, mortgage advisors, house and associates, storage facility managers, film production secretary, film location managers, and events coordinators. And that's my slide. Thank you very much for listening.